Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are live swatching Colores de Carol's Fall Potpourri. Now this collection will be launching on September 15th along with some limited edition solar polishes in a quad. So go ahead and check out those on the site as well. And if you enjoy live swatching, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Now, I am going ahead and using my Colores de Carol filling ready for my base. And then for the glitters, I'm going to be using the Leveler as well as Speedy Glass or Radiant 5. You can literally do either one, but I actually prefer Speedy Glass because I feel like it's just a little bit shinier. So we're going to jump right into the polishes with Spice and Nice. This one is the perfect fall warm and cozy dark yellow. So I felt like this one also had like some green undertones to it, and that gave me more chartreuse vibes, but it's definitely more yellow. But I just love Colores de Carol creams, and I was very excited for this color. Next up is pumpkin soup. And as the name entails, it's an orangey pumpkin shade that will match the scenery around you. I just love like toasted pumpkin shades, period. I always do. They're always beautiful, 100% gorgeous in my eyes. So I was very pleased with this polish. Like they go on very easily and they dry super shiny. So yes, I'm very happy. And next up is Sienna. It's a pink reddish brick shade for a pop of color and fun. And as if you had to ask, that little bit of pink that's in it is everything because it's like a fall appropriate pink. We had the Barbie collection, which was all the bright summery pinks, and then Carolina hits us with this fall inspired one, and I am smitten. So, next up is A Moment. This one is a dark, cool purple that embraces the season's colors. Now, ignore the still photo. That is not color accurate at all. What you're going to want to pay attention to is the actual video of the nail polish because I'm not sure why, but my camera picked up the cool undertones way more than the actual purple. I was very upset with my camera for that, but not mad at the polish at all. So next up is Mocha Java, and this one is a delicate and serene cornflower shade that encapsulates the essence of a tranquil meadow. And again, I feel like the live footage, the footage of it being applied, is way more color accurate than the photo. I'm not sure why, but we will also have a side-by-side at the end of the video. And now we have Branch Out, a chilly, dark turquoise to accompany you on those colder days. Now, I don't, I really couldn't choose a favorite out of this whole collection, but I was very happy and excited about this one because I always want a teal-ish color in my fall collections. Again, pay attention to the live swatch. It's going to give you a better color accuracy, and I'm going to come back around for second coats, but those are like first coat impressions for you, and then I'll come back around for second coats just because I was running short on time and it was actually quicker to do it that way. So next one is Cinnabar, and yes, like Cinnabar is a warm combination of metallic glitters that pair perfectly with every fall shade. Of course, I kind of only wore mine with Branch Out and Spice and Nice and Pumpkin Soup. And then we also have Comfort Zone for anyone who's like, I'm really not into the warm metallic ones. This is a combination of cool metallic glitters that pair perfectly with the fall shades. So I wore that one with Sienna, Mocha Java, and I think A Moment. So I absolutely thought these were super fun. They are big old chunky glitters, which is in itself fun. So you can wear it as a full coverage polish and just sponge it on, or you can be like me and just try to move things around with the brush because I just don't really do well with the sponging. I tend to get it everywhere, so I'd rather work with the brush. So here we are coming around for those second coats to see if there's any really change in the opacity. I feel like it will for the darker, cool tone colors, but for the warm ones, I feel like it's really not making that much of a difference. But you do want to do 2 to 3 coats just so that it will wear longer, especially if you're going to be wearing these for an extended period of time, like maybe a week. And that's just from experience. I think they're gorgeous, but I tend to bump my nails into things. I'm clumsy. Like, that's just me. So I wanted to make sure that we got another look at A Moment. I was so mad at my camera. I couldn't even speak on it because I love the color of the polish, and I was just furious that it didn't show up color correct when I took my stills. But that's life. I just have to roll with it. And I think that's why I really like having this channel, because now I have a record of how it looks in motion as well as the still. And hopefully it'll be a reference for you all as well. So as for favorites, I'm not choosing one. I love them all. This was actually one of the most anticipated collections for the fall collection that I had. There were some other ones that were nice, and I was like, oh, I want them, but this was the one that I was like, it's all creams with toppers. Let's get into it. And I was rushing through other projects just so that I could get to this one right here. And I am having an absolute blast. I think this is why I will always have a ton of Colores de Caro polishes in my collection, because like when you make things to be mixed and worn together, it just really pulls at me as far as value. Speaking of value, these are going to be $11.50 each, or $90 for the collection. And I'd like to do a special shout out to a Facebook friend at, well, I'm not even sure if I'm singing this right, Wisleiby, and they came up with the descriptions for these polishes. So thank you so much, because I'm awful at describing polishes. So here we are with the side-by-sides. I did go ahead and put Speedy Glass on all the polishes so that we could see them in their very best extra glossy light. And I'm loving this whole color story, this color palette. Let me know down below in the comments, what are your must-have colors for every fall collection? I need to know. Like for me, I have to have some type of yellow, some type of orange, and some type of teal, like a green blue. Everything else is up for grabs. As far as toppers, they must include some type of gold, orange, red, flaky glitter, you name it, whatever works. But those are my must for every fall collection. Everything else is up in the air. It's open to interpretation, and I get really excited when you can bring me traditional colors and then also go out on a limb. So that is it for me today. I will have the sales info down below in the description box for you. If you're part of my nail fam, I'm sending out virtual hugs. Thank you so much for everything you do. You all make this fun for me. And I also wanted to say, if you're new to the channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing and hanging out. As always, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next video.